Where's Oscar?
Your bed.
What? Still? Isn't he still coming?
Alright, hello Renee. Yeah, we're all good to go now. I've took my meow moment later, yeah. I had to go and have a shower. I felt I needed it, so I had to put a couple of minutes extra on the stream. So, but we are a go. So, how was Christmas? I had 2 days with parents, Christmas Day meal, drinks, and watching films on TV. And Boxing Day, it was like a little buffet, sandwiches for the meat we didn't use, sausage rolls, little snacky bits, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Just got to get New Year finished now, and then we can start properly again. Just going to put the message out.
Mum, I've got to tell you something. Lauren has decided that she wants her dad to come after.
You said he wasn't welcome. That's what you said.
Yeah, I know what I said, and I'm sorry, but she wants her family here. And she's got a point as well. Forgiveness is what means we all move forward. I'm sure you understand that, don't you?
Yeah, be careful, Peter. You're beginning to sound as patronising as your father.
But maybe you don't come and you do something for Jimmy another time.
So now I'm uninvited, am I?
Okay, we're all done.
There should be something else. You're not invited.
The message has gone out.
Where does Tommy Grudges get anyway? Yeah, if he's going to be there, I'm not coming. And don't even bother making a try. Well, maybe you can do the dishwashing there, eh? You know, take your mind off things.
Hi, David. Good evening. How you doing? How was your Christmas? Have a good time? I just had my dinner and I'm having a Shipyard Pale Ale, American Pale Ale tonight. So, yeah. Hey, Jason. Welcome in. How you doing? Hope you had a good Christmas with Tori and Lisa. Hope everything went well. Yeah, mine was nice also, Dave. Thank you very much. As I was saying just a moment ago before you came in, I don't know if you heard, I spent Christmas Day having a meal and a few drinks and watching some movies and some rubbish TV. And Boxing Day, I had a little buffet with some sausage rolls, made up some sandwiches from the meat we had left over. Yeah, it's a nice evening. Watched a bit of TV again. Then both nights I had to walk along the seafront on the way home. So yeah, it's very nice. Bought some whiskey earlier, having it with Pepsi Max. I had some. What did I have last night? The other night, I had some brandy. I think it was called Thunderdor. There's other ones you can get like Soberano and things like that. And then last night I had some Gentleman Jack. Couple of shots of Gentleman Jack. It was very nice. It's very similar to Jack Daniels. And when I researched it, because my dad was asking about it, as the name was Gentleman Jack, we found out it was actually from the Jack Daniels distillery. So it's an exceptional brand of whiskey from the same brewery or distillery as they do the Jack Daniels drinks from. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend if anybody's got some, you try some, as it's very nice. Oh, Jay, welcome in. Welcome. Hello all. Now, I won't be talking much tonight as doing a bit of decor currently. I'm listening to the stream at the same time. Oh, that's dedication for you. Look, double duties. Decorating at home, and instead of having the radio on with some music and things while you're working, he's got me yapping away in the background. Should turn this into like, if someone's like listening on a laptop or something and they're working at home, you should be like, this is 103.5. You're now listening to Angry Anubis. Today we have a lot of stuff going on, and we're going to talk about a lot of things, and there'll be some nice soothing music for all your needs, whether you're at home working, whether you're doing things out and about, if you're in the car. We've got the music that's right for you. So stand by, and in a few minutes we'll be kicking things off. Like a little radio broadcast. Yes, I had some a few years ago. Oh, right, okay. What did you think of it? It's dedication. Well, you're of course, I listen. Thanks for your support, and thanks to everybody else who's supported me since I first started. We're now into 103 episodes. I left a thing unchecked that I said I was going to do the other day, so it's just gone up now. Should be up in a few minutes. I said that I was going to upload Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, and I completely forgot the last few days. And when I got around to editing it, I didn't like it, so it's going up as a no commentary for immersion. So I think at the moment it's on 28%, but my internet, I don't know why, it keeps coming and going. So whether it goes fully up now, or I have to upload it again later, I don't know. I'm just letting it run its course for now. But yes, it should be up and out by the end of this stream. We're just out at parents. Oh, okay. I take it you've spoken to your son today as well, because that's usually top of the list. Or if your son's out where you are with the family, then you don't need to, do you? I'm not entirely sure. I have issues with sense of smell. I thought it tasted smoother. I thought it was very much, yeah, it is. But my take on it, my dad said it tastes exactly like Jack Daniels, but I agreed. But I said more or less it tastes very much like Jack Daniels honey. That's what I got from it. It tasted very much like the Jack Daniels honey you can get. I tried the what's the other bottle? Jack Daniels Fire, and that was horrible, absolutely horrible. So I don't want to drink that ever again. But there is, I think, a Jack Daniels Apple and something else. But yeah, it tasted very similar to Jack Daniels honey, is the way I'd describe it. Famous grouse tonight. That's a nice one. You used to be able to get that very cheap, but now the price on that has shot up quite a bit, I've noticed. It's gone from like £11 a bottle of whiskey, 70 centilitre, and it's now gone up to like 16, 17, 18, nearly £20 a bottle now. It's too much. Not for that anyway, because it's so it's a lesser brand, so it should be cheaper still. But no, they stuck the price up like everything else. I had to work 2 shifts today to drink up. I also don't work until Friday now. That's nice. A few more days off. Ever have Winter Jack? No, I don't think I have. The other one I haven't tasted, which I'd like to try, is the snow grouse. Don't know if you ever heard of it. It's a white bottle, and it's like a seawater washed bottle. It's all, you know how green glass goes all cloudy when it's been in water, seawater for a while. It's a white bottle like that. And what you're meant to do is once you bought it, it's a 70 centilitre, same as a normal famous grouse. But you're meant to stick it in the freezer or in some ice and let it go freezing cold before you drink it. I haven't tried that yet, but at some point I would like to, I'd like to try that. Oh, you haven't tried any yet? Okay. There's so much stuff around. I mean, I used to have access to taste testing virtually everything when I was at work. When I was behind the bar, I used to do a shot of like Jack Daniels, and then I'd try something like the other stuff that we had on the optics and some other bottles that we had on the shelf at times. You could go through a whole range and find all different whiskies. The ones I'm not keen on are what they call peated, and they have gives you the feeling of you've had a cigarette after taking the whiskey. It's got that smoky sort of essence to it, that aftertaste. So once you drunk it, within a few minutes, you feel like you've been outside, had a cigarette on top of the whiskey, and then it's blended in. But that's all in the whiskey itself. It's the way that they make it. Some people like it, some don't. But I'm not 100% keen on what they call the peated whiskies. I like liqueurs. The best one I ever had was a Glenfiddich liqueur. Glenfiddich's a nice whiskey, but the Glenfiddich liqueur, you can't get it anymore. But it's a very small bottle. It's about that big, and it was glass with an embossed label on the front and everything, and it was really nice. But because it's discontinued, people are selling it on eBay, and it should be around about 20 something pound a bottle. And now people are selling it on eBay and Amazon and other places like that. If you search it, it comes up at £449 a bottle, because people are putting that markup price on it to sell it, because it's rare now. You can't get it. It's discontinued. So those remaining bottles, people are selling off really, really expensive. So no way am I paying £500 a bottle for that. But if it was 20, 30 quid, I would. So what's everyone's plans for New Year? What's everyone doing? My dad's birthday is on New Year's Eve. Then we got New Year's Day. Then we got the celebration of coming into 2026, and then it's all over. Hey, Haunted the Truth, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you had a great Christmas. Nice to see you. I was checking if Aftershock was still around. Apparently I go to a bit of a fancy lounge and they don't sell it there. Oh, it's a shame. The last fancy lounge I was in was a couple of years ago. I took a trip up to London. Oh, that reminds me. Excuse me. When any of you got nothing to do, Jason, David, Haunted the Truth, basically, we'll go up London if you like. If you come down, we'll go up to London, or we can meet in London. I'll get the train there and meet you in the city. There's a few places we can go to. We can go to like the Weatherspoons, have something to eat, quick little drink, and get going. Then in the Tower of London area, there's a hotel there that has a a lovely little lounge which I used to chill out in with a friend of mine. I used to go there for my birthday, have a few cocktails, then go into the city, get some street food, have a walk around. It was a great day. So perhaps we can get a bunch of us at some point and go back up there and do it all again. But yeah, this hotel, it's a really nice hotel, nice lobby, comfortable chairs and seats and stuff. And yeah, we can all have a day in London. Let me know if you're interested, and then at some point maybe we can set it up. I wonder if Natalie's getting notified. Sometimes notifications don't work, so yeah, if you're around, that's what I was saying. Yeah, and the costs taken into consideration, but um, yeah, I don't know how much you'd need for a day. I mean, I didn't spend that much when I went up there with one of my friends, but I don't see him anymore, so I don't really want to go up London on my own. So also, I was going to do, if I go to London, I was going to do a day vlogging it as well, recording around the city and stuff for my other channel. So that was another reason for going up. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Aftershock. I'm not. I know it's still available. You can get it in places like Last Post and some of the other bar bistros, but not everywhere really. Yeah, it was good. Thanks. Oh, that's good to hear. Nothing planned for New Year's Eve. Happy birthday for your dad. Thank you very much, David. I'll let him know. I'll let him know you said that. Yeah, costs. I've got to take into consideration costs and everything as well, because once I've paid my rent and bills, I've only got a certain amount of money left over because I'm not actually working at the moment, not through personal choice, just circumstances. And applications aren't going through very well at the moment either, and responses aren't coming back. So the money I have left over has to last me another month until I get paid again, so I can keep supporting myself until I actually get a job coming up. To be honest, it's starting to piss me off now. They want the people, they say the jobs are available, post COVID, and yet people apply and you don't get anything. It's just, I don't understand it. I really, really don't. Oh, that's a good film. When did that start? 8 o'clock. Oh, just now. Oh, 6. The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. It's a good film, that. Good movie. I like it. Very frustrating. Yeah, it is. It really is. I mean, I'm not going to go on about it all stream because that's just going to bore the hell out of everyone and depress everybody. But why is it that they want to conduct interviews? They give you a call and then they say, we'll give you a notification of how well you did and what happened and how well you did and what goes on from here in the next few days. And then you end up with like nothing at all, no responses. I've had no responses to 2 interviews that I've had. One resulted in a trial, which I had a couple of hours up in Basildon for, at the Big Beefeater restaurant bar there. And the Guildford, round the corner from me in the town, didn't offer me a trial, but didn't tell me on the day that they told me they were going to let me know that I was successful or not or anything. So, yeah. I reckon what it is, as I've said on the last stream, and I'm not the only one that's had this problem, is that they want young kids fresh out of school. They can give them a little bit of pocket money, save money for their business. It's cost effective, and they haven't got to pay a big portion of money per month to someone like me. Plus the fact they're going to take hours and hours on end to train that person up that they take on to do a job that I could do and walk in like that. It's logical in a way, and I can understand why they do that. But, you know, when people are looking for work and it's taken an extended period of time, it gets very frustrating after a while when nobody gives you any acknowledgement at all. I mean, I'm not the only one. I think Natalie, oh, there she is, talking to the devil. Natalie, welcome in. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, Natalie, Trevor, and a few others that I've spoken to. Trevor, Natalie's partner, has had the same issues. So anyway, let's leave that subject alone, because that is a subject I could talk about for ages, about the good and the bad and what you should do and how it could affect you, and, you know, the way people look at you if you were to go in and make a complaint, you know, about the fact you haven't been contacted and things like that. Yeah, I'm not going to spend time talking about that. Yeah, good looking girls and boys. That's because they get the business there. That's why they've got these people in the cafes and the bars and everything. So you get more people talking at the bar, more people trying to get drinks from them, because they're the attraction, aren't they? They're the attraction at the bar. Not the drink itself, it's the attraction of the person that's working there. And that's what draws people in. Hey, Trevor's in now. Hello, Trevor. Welcome in. Hope you had a good Christmas, you two. I watched Murder by Decree last night. What's that? I have to check it out if you say it's good. I couldn't get a bleeding scanning job in Argos. Not a great sign of my prospects. Yeah, I know, but you see, this is what I can't understand. If you've got the qualifications and you can go into that job and you're suitable for that job, why aren't you one of a pick of the bunch? You know, and if you're not the person that unfortunately got the job, why aren't you contacted to tell you what you did what you did wrong and whether you're successful or not? It just makes no sense. My flatmate, I said this the other day as well. He said to me, "You should ring them up or go in there and speak to them." Well, I've done all that. I phoned several times to the Basildon job and they never picked up the phone. One time they picked up the phone, they told me to ring back at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I couldn't get them. So I gave up. I've been into their establishment as well and spoken to them, and they've given me the promise of, yes, we'll contact you, get the manager to give you an update, and it's all gone quiet. So I'm doing what the job centre told me to do. I'm dismissing that. The application is out there, and if I get something late, I get something late. If I don't get anything at all, I don't get anything at all, and then I'll just continue doing my job searches. As long as I'm within the parameters and I'm doing what is required of me and I'm fulfilling my obligations, then there's no issues. So that's the way I'm going to continue from now on, because the rest is just BS. Well, that's all right, Natalie, you're not late. You've been having notification problems again. YouTube's been playing up today. I've had twice today where I've had to reset my router. The internet went down twice today, again, and it was within 10 minutes of the first time of it happening that it went down again. Earlier on it said no internet access and I had things running. Now it says no internet access again as well. But I am actually still live, so I don't know why it's telling me that. But yeah, YouTube's been a bit of a crapper today. I've had issues with uploading as well. My upload got stuck at 16%. I had to take it off and then put it up again. And before that, I had an issue with it. I had to take it off and put it up again. The second time is when it got stuck at 16%. And now it's just continuing on up to 47, what I've got uploading now. So I'm hoping that will be done in a little while. But it is taking its sweet ass time tonight. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Trevor. We had a really nice Christmas. Lots of Lego building and cooking. I've got loads of Lego I built up. I've done so much stuff over the years. I've got a load of Lego Technics and small Lego figures and Lego stuff in the big bookcase over there. Next to me, this side, I've got a great big cabinet of Lord of the Rings hand painted figures, over £500 worth of it, all from the beginning of the film right to the very end of the first trilogy. I've done so much stuff over the years. It's madness. Get this, I'm still waiting for a gift that oh god, don't talk to me about DPD. They're shit. Hermes, what's the other one? Yodel, and some of those. Awful. Absolutely awful. I had so many problems. I wrote letters to the companies as well. Told them how shit they were, and they should teach their drivers the what they call the knowledge. Once their drivers come in, because their drivers are all foreign, so, and that's not being racist or nasty or anything, but they're all foreign. They come over and they're driving for these delivery companies and they don't know where they're going. So I sent them a letter and told them that they should give them what they call the knowledge and tell them all the routes, the roads to take, where to go when they leave the depot, where they can drop parcels off and everything. It's just DPD, Yodel, Hermes. They're all crap. I've asked Amazon if Royal Mail can deliver mine next time, or if they can't, then I'm going to have it sent to my parents, because there's no way I'm putting myself through that DPD shit ever again. And get this, right? I can't get any of my bloody parcels here, right? My flatmate gets every single parcel that he orders delivered here, and we're at the same address. Work that one out. Work it out. I was supposed to deliver before Christmas. Actually got hold of someone from the sender. I'll escalate. It should be 24 or 48 hours. It's 8 days late. I'm not surprised. Over Christmas. That company, them companies are they're a waste of time. A real waste of time. Yeah. I just don't understand it. I had internet issues over Christmas. I think it's all been overloaded. Yeah, the networks get... I don't know what people are doing over Christmas. I mean, some of us take a break. We can't take an extended break for too long, because if we did, we're not found in the algorithm. So what happens is our channels don't get picked up and we don't get noticed, right? So you can take a break, but not for too long. Otherwise, your channel drops below other people's and you don't get picked up on the radar, so to speak. So therefore, people don't see your content and your channel don't get noticed much. Mark had to restart his live last night. Yeah, also, Natalie knows who this is. Anubis 1976 YT. He did a live this morning, and it wasn't live. It was like a video. There was no chat, but he had the camera overlaid on the broadcast, and it was 21 minutes long, and it stopped. Then he set up another one, and it was removed shortly afterwards. Then he finally set up the live, third time this morning. That'll be evening time in the Australia, and within a few minutes of him going live, it was gone again. So he'd had problems as well. So everybody's having issues today. I'm just hoping my live stays up for the duration. So I don't want this cutting off. I mean, I'm 30 minutes in, and yeah, I don't really want to lose my stream at the moment. Awful reputation online. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't read too many of the reviews. From what I did, they were bad. Yeah, I don't know how they're still existing, to be honest. Let's hope 2026 is a successful year for us, mate. We both deserve it. You are an amazing person. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. I actually did make a few changes to my channel earlier on. Let me show you. I saw a YouTube video on how to do this. Basically, this is the way that your channel apparently will get noticed more. Now, I don't know if it will work, but I'm just giving it a test run. So if I go to YouTube, share. Okay. If you see here, this is my homepage, right? So I've obviously created my own new banner. Now, I have upcoming post, which was right down the bottom, but it's been brought to the top. Don't ask me why it says scheduled, notify me, but the actual stream is going. Oh, that's because... No, I don't know why that's there, actually. I did put a post up about this as well. But anyway, I did that. Now, that's moved up to the top because that was an upcoming post. So that notifies everybody that there's a stream coming. That's either a post or the stream that I had scheduled that's been moved to the top to let everybody know. Now, this part here, I move down. There's my lives. Now, here are my most popular videos. Now, if you look at Terminator End of War, they reckon you should put all these in the next section. So this had 40,000 views 3 years ago. Cars 2 was another top one. The very first one, I just did a muck about first video with 28,000 views. Jurassic World Dominion, before that came out the cinema theatrical trailer, 23,000 views. EA Access becomes EA Play updated hub, 9,000. BT Sport app hits Xbox, 2.7 thousand, and 2.3 thousand on Ubisoft Play, changing over to Ubisoft Connect. So those are the biggest ones that I had there. They're all being shown, so that tries to garner attention that way. Then you have your posts. Your posts into the next section so people can see your posts and engage. Then you have your mainstream videos all in this section so people can see your videos and things that you've got in there. Underneath you got your channels. If you have another channel, you can add a separate channel to your original channel here. So Anubis Adventures is my second channel. I'm promoting that as well as Angry Anubis 2015. So they're both displayed on there. And then down here, you display your upcoming live streams. So I'm going to give this a little go for a bit and see how that goes. And then I did find, actually, that I did gain an extra sub the other day. So I've ended up with 419 now. So that's looking good. I'm up to 57% on the video I've got uploading. So yeah, if it works, then obviously that video will be helpful. There are some other things that I've got to do, but I haven't got round to doing those yet. But that's how the homepage for my channel looks now. So apparently that's the best way to display it, according to YouTube, which gets people more attention for your channel. Plus the fact that I've got vidIQ when I upload things, which tells you how good your description is, your title is, your thumbnail. You can also auto-generate create custom thumbnail, or there will be a thumbnail that can be created for you that'll have more impact on the video. It also tells you how good your tags are, everything that's required for when you're uploading a video. So Jason Butler Vlogs is the man to thank for that, because without that, and everything that I'm doing now, and him telling me that, you know, I should have got that back. I thought I had it and I didn't, and then I reinstalled it again, and since then, everything's gone much better than it was before. So all credit to Jason Butler Vlogs. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. If you ever need any help with anything, obviously approach Jason Butler Vlogs. Give him a message or something. All his details, I think, are in the description, if I'm correct. And yeah, he'll gladly help you out with anything that you need help with. So yeah, go hit him up if you need help getting your channel improved, or if you need him to manage it and get a better bit of information for your channel. And also, there is a manager setting that you can promote people to as well, and they can go into your channel and change things and make things better, stuff like that. So yeah, there's always a way around it. And also, don't forget to help everybody else's channel as well. Help them grow, help them get better. Because by helping each other, we also help ourselves, you know, get more known on the platform as well. So, right, where are we? To be fair, the second I leave my street, I don't know where I'm going. Sounds like someone with dementia, doesn't it? You go out your front door and get lost. That was awful. I had a friend of mine from work, and they had two friends of theirs who used to come in and help them in the kitchen in the place that we were just at before I left. And unfortunately, the husband got dementia. This was the husband of the people that worked in the kitchen that was on their friends, and the wife had to look after him. And if he went outside of his front door and literally stepped over the step onto the patio, he was stuck between the front gate and the front door. So because of his condition, he couldn't think about turning round and going back through the front door that was open back into the house because of the dementia, unfortunately. So in the end, I think he ended up being housebound because he didn't have the mental ability up here to even walk to the front gate. He just literally went over the front door step and stopped. Didn't know where he was. It's sad. Very, very sad. That's weird, Neil. Oh yeah, you're talking about the deliveries. Yeah, I don't understand it myself at all. Got all the details in. My flatmate put extensive details in his one. I put distinctive details in mine, and I either don't get it or I have to cancel it and get a refund or something. But funny how we're at the same address and he gets his, isn't it? Yeah, it's aggravating. Really aggravating. Even worse if you're trying to get somebody a Christmas present ordered in and the bloody thing don't arrive. No sign of any compensation. No, that's a shame. It has to be over a certain period of time, though, doesn't it, before they decide if they're going to give you any money back. It's like if your power goes out, electric, gas, or anything, and you're without it for a certain amount of time, then they'll only compensate you if you're out of that. I think within, is it 24 hours or 48 hours of it happening? There's a certain amount of time before they can issue, you know, compensation, refunds, or whatever. If I'm correct, that is. Yeah, tell me about it. I normally get 100 min. I went yesterday and got 12 views all due to going on a break. I know. That's the problem. It's like YouTube doesn't want you to take a break. It's like you got to do the constant grind, burn yourself out, get absolutely knackered and still carry on because you can't afford to take a break because the algorithm doesn't help you out. Everybody should take a break though. If you're doing a 9 to 5 job, you get a lunch break, you get 2 15-minute breaks as well, depending on what job or company you're working for. And you get time to, come away from the screens on a till or things. You can't just work 9 till 5 non-stop. That's just not right at all. But yeah, YouTube, you do need to have a break. But what you have to do now is like take a break, but have something already going, ready to go up, so that when you take that break, you're still working on your channel and getting the content out there, but you're doing the other things that you need to get done as well. I mean, if you went to work 9 to 5, 7 days a week and you didn't upload, imagine how crucifying that would be for your channel. It would be bad, really bad. Hazardous, I think, is more the word. Where are we now? Family home, Christmas, normal day. That's nice. Same for me. Few drinks, good food, crap TV, few movies. Bit like typical Christmas. It was cold, but we didn't get the snow. That's unfortunate. But we haven't had snow for about, 3 years now? Maybe more. Over the Christmas period. The other year, it was bright sunshine. It was like a hot summer's day, and it was December. We had blazing sunshine for Christmas. It felt really weird. Close family Christmas, just the 3 of us. Oh, that's nice. I had a chilling time. Yes, I think you're entitled to compensation if it's over 30 days. Why shouldn't I be helped? Because some goofs, a bus ride away, couldn't be bothered to deliver to me for my young nephew. Yeah, that's the thing, you see. It's DPD, Hermes or Yodel or something like that. You're never guaranteed to get it. When I ordered, this is going back a few years now, when I actually ordered my Xbox Series X, it was the very last one, and I can't remember where I got it from. Argos? No, Currys, that was it. The very last one in Currys. And I ordered it, and it said on its way, tracking. This was after a little while, because you got the little bars. You have a circle on the end, then a bar, another circle, a bar, another circle, and a bar, and another circle. And underneath it says, dispatched, out for delivery, and then it has the other things written underneath, and gradually it fills up. And it says, track your package. So I could see where it was. And then this guy in the van was going all the way round the houses. Then he went all the way past Westcliff, all the way up into Thundersley, right? He went through Thundersley, all the way back round through Hadley, all the way back down past Hamlet Court Road again, all the way up to South Church Road, and then they had the cheek to tell me that my package couldn't be delivered today. So I had to wait till the second day, and I got the same again. And I thought, what the fuck are these drivers doing? And then on the third day, within 2 hours of it saying that it was dispatched on the way, track your package, I went out to open the front door, sit outside and wait, and the guy was at the top of the stairs at the door with it. So 3 attempts, 2 drivers that didn't deliver, and one that found me within 2 hours of, me waiting for it. So I said to him, how do you find me down here, right? But the other 2 drivers didn't have any idea where to go, didn't come round this way or follow a specific route. They went all round the houses, right out, all the way back, right the way back the other end, and then back down here. Then they sent me a message saying, I can't deliver today. And he just turned around and went, I don't know. I know nothing. I just drive. I just drive the car. I was like, I know, but how did you, I want to know, you found me, I said. not the other two. I said they're useless. But how did you manage to find me when the others couldn't? Oh, I can't answer. I can't say anything. No. I was like, oh, okay. Just give me the package then. Thanks very much. Enjoy your day. Oh, thank you, sir. They won't answer you. If you ask them a question, they will not answer anything. It's like asking a politician something and they come out with an answer that's related to something else. They just don't tell you. That's when I had to send a letter to tell them that they were shit and they should give their drivers the knowledge and train them up before they even send them out in the vans. Because they ain't got a clue where they're going. None of them do. Where are we? Oh, yes, I think, no, I've had that. It was like Christmas in Australia. Believe you me, it's strange. I know. Who ever thought that, in December, you get to the 25th and Christmas starts officially, right? And you got blazing sunshine coming through the window on Christmas Day. It makes no sense. It really doesn't. Sounds like an Australian Christmas if sunny. It does indeed, mate. It does indeed. I ordered through couriers. DPD are the issue. Yep, exactly. I think they should abandon all of these DPDs, Yodel, Hermes and that. Cut the contract. Let the contract run out. Don't renew it. They got plenty of staff in the shops. Pick a few that have got a driving licence. Get them a company van and have somebody who knows the area that can drive a specific route and do these drop-offs. You see the staff, when I used to work in home base, I was doing carry-out service. I used to carry 15-foot worktops out from the warehouse to people's cars. I used to carry stuff out and put it in the back of people's cars. We helped out the best we could. And if they go that little step further with the staff they got that can drive and know the area, they'll do a wonderful job. The reputation for Currys will get bigger. And you don't have to worry about these stupid DVD people, DPD and all the others. Don't use them anymore. Get rid of them. I refuse to have them deliver anything to me now. I don't want it. Because they're absolute crap. McDonald's have a terrible delivery service. Half-hour order was missing. Don't tell me someone eating it like you've seen on those TikTok clips where someone's parked up the top of the road away from your house before they drop it off and they're sitting outside in the car, having sips of your drink, opening the bag and eating your burger and munching on your chips and then dropping off half the order with it missing. Has anyone seen those clips where people are like legit sitting outside someone's house and they're eating the order that someone asked me to drop off? I don't know whether that's a skit, whether it's real or 50% of it's real and 50% is just a parody of what supposedly happens when people order, from these Uber foods or whatever it is that they got now, Deliveroo or car delivery ones. I'm not sure what to believe anymore when it comes to TikTok. That's such a shit platform. There's so much fake, unbelievable scripted content on there. It's crap. Absolute crap. Was it even hot? Definitely. I even went into McDonald's to complain that half-hour order was missing, and the supervisor told me that there is... Hang on. I went into the McDonald's to complain that half-hour order was missing, and the supervisor told me that it's their... I think he meant policy, that they cannot replace any lost... Well, they should do. They should replace it. I mean, you ordered it and it's missing. If you got the receipt and it's not on there, or you didn't receive it. But I suppose on the other hand, they don't know that you didn't get it, did they? So I suppose that's the angle that they're coming from. But you see, when I was working behind the bar, if somebody knocked accidentally their drink over or something like that, and they came to the bar and said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. You know, I didn't mean to do that." You'd be like, "Oh, okay, no problem. I'll come over, clear it up," and you know, you'd get rid of all the liquid on the table. You'd wash the table, dry it, you know, everything else, and then you'd say to them, "I'll do you another one. But if anything else happens again, then obviously you have to pay for the next ones that you have. But because it was an accident, you can have this one." And they should honour something that's missing. But how can they tell once the order's gone out? It's either down to you, in their opinion, either pulling a fast one and trying to get some free food or something, or the driver has eaten it, or somewhere along the way, you know, it's not in the order when you get it. So you got to understand how they think in McDonald's, because all they do is they pack it up and they send it out. Now that's between the driver and you, but in all honesty, they got to get to the bottom of what happened, and whatever circumstances are, they got to abide by the policy. Yes, but if it's not your fault, they should say, "Yes, we'll honour what's not in there," you know, but we can't do it for everybody, otherwise it will set a precedence for people to come and say, "I didn't get my whatever in my thing, so how come you're giving him something and you're not giving me mine?" You know, so you got to think of it, you know, all that way around. It was like Christmas in Australia. So I've read that. I've read that. I've read that. I've read that one. I'm losing all my messages. This isn't really fun. Oh, here we are. I never found it again. And phone customer service to get a refund. They didn't even provide a number. They don't care. My friend, I don't talk to him anymore. He hated the job, but there was I think it was in the Ventrica building in off of Southend Town at the back. There was a customer service McDonald's that you could phone, and obviously people abuse it like they abuse the copyright system on YouTube, and you know, other people abuse any form of system if they feel they can get something out of it. But that's by the by. But this customer service thing used to be a little office, and you used to phone them up and you'd make a complaint and say, "I didn't get whatever it was." Some people would be really petty and say, "I didn't get my barbecue sauce with my meal," or "I didn't get my tomato sweet and sour. I got one nugget or two nuggets short of my meal." Now, instead of going back downstairs to the desk and saying, "I haven't got my sauce," or "I'm two nuggets missing. Look, I've just got upstairs, opened the box and come back down to tell you," they phone up the customer service department for McDonald's representatives, because they know that they will get free vouchers, which entitles them to go and get another meal for free at any time of choosing, because they're not satisfactorily served what they should have got when they ordered it. But they used to give out vouchers to people in the post and say, "I'm very sorry, send you out some vouchers. And when you go into McDonald's next, it's on us. Just use the voucher and you get some free food." But he doesn't work there anymore. I don't talk to him anymore. And the place is not open anymore either. So, yeah. And also, if you go down the route of shouting and screaming and making a real fuss of it, they're not going to talk to you anyway, because they'll say, "Oh, abuse and verbal abuse or anything of any kind is not acceptable. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm very sorry, sir." Down goes the phone. So, yeah, it is frustrating, but you have to sort of be polite about it, even though you're a bit upset. Make your feelings known, but not in the wrong way. It's an absolute disgrace the way I was treated. It was strange that our order was delayed. Seems strange that half an order can go mysteriously missing. I think the driver's eaten it. Because if it's all in the bag when it went out, and there's half of it in the bag when it got delivered, I would have said, hold on a minute, mate. I would have opened the bag up and gone, fuck is that? There's only, what, 2 things in the bottom? There should be at least 3 or 4. You've eaten it. You've eaten it, haven't you? You've eaten it. Because I've only just received it with the stuff missing. So either you have eaten it, or you've left some of the stuff back at the McDonald's restaurant. So either you tell me you've eaten it, or you go back and get what's missing, because you can't blame me for this, because you've given it to me with the stuff missing out of it. So one or 2 things: you've eaten it, or you've left half of it back at the restaurant, because there's no other way about it. And I would have given him the bag back and said, I'm not having that. Sorry, take it all back and get me brand new stuff and bring it back to the house. You got to clear this mess up. It's either your fault or it's the fault of the people back at the restaurant. But there's no way I'm taking the blame for this. Take the bag, piss off, and come back when you got it full up. Otherwise, the other thing is, you give me what it cost on the receipt back, and you keep the food and the bag. I don't fucking want it anymore. That's what I'd do. I'd call them up on it. Our challenge order is still impatiently waiting to take action. Amazon are brilliant. They always deliver on time, but it helps that Natalie has Amazon Prime. Yeah, you can get the next day delivery, can't you? You get it free, I think, with a certain price, over a certain price, and yeah, it's a fast and efficient next morning, early morning drop off, isn't it? So you don't spend your whole day waiting inside, from between 9 and 7 at night or something like that, just for a parcel to arrive, and you're stuck indoors all day waiting for the bell to ring. We're lucky we got a cage on our door, a metal cage, so we can just leave the front door open, and then we can leave the cage closed, and if anyone's delivering, they can just drop it inside the house, providing it's nothing that is going to be damaged or anything once it's put through the door. But then again, if they got any sense, they call, say hello, and they wait till you get there and you open the door for them and you can take it in. But yeah, Amazon Prime is good, but I just can't afford it, so I don't have it, and I haven't activated a trial because I'm worried if I forget to cancel the trial, I'll be lumbered for the cost on auto renewal when I don't want it. So I sort of held back on that for a bit. Just seen the customer ratings for our local McDonald's, and 9 out of 10 of the comments are 0 or 1 at best. No surprise, the poorest service I can ever remember. Yeah, the service in McDonald's is not very good. It never has been. The worst one I found was Taco Bell. When Taco Bell first opened in Southend High Street, I went in because they were doing a 2 for Tuesday, 2 tacos and a drink for a £5 or something, I think. Or something like that. No, was it £2? Oh, I can't remember. It's like £2 or £5. And went in, and I'm standing there, and I got one person at the counter, one person behind them buggering about with a delivery bag, getting all the food sorted. No backup staff. The person behind the counter was not calling out to see if anybody else was ready to come forward so she could put the order through and get everybody served. We're all standing there, just doing nothing, just standing there. And I walked out, and it happened to me 2 or 3 times, the same thing. And I've never been back. Never been back. Never been back since. We now got a Popeyes, and I've never been in. And we've now got a Wendy's that I've never been in. And all of them are overpriced for what you buy, what you get in there. Burgers and everything are well overpriced, so I shall not be bothering with that. And because I do all my own cooking at home, then I very rarely have anything to eat from outside now. So, yeah. Anyway, our challenge orders. That's that one. Amazon are brilliant. Ratings ready. I got that pre-recorded warning to be nice to Curry staff earlier. Could they nicely tell DPD to get their arse in gear? Yeah, that's a separate entity though. If you really want to make a complaint known, I think I might be able to find the link to the letter I sent DPD. If I can, I'll try and forward it to you, and you can put a complaint in, David, about your parcels and things. You had to wait so long, and it's not a good service and stuff. Unless you've done that already. Sackable offence. Probably left some of our order at the McDonald's ready to take home for his supper at the end of the shift. Most likely. But then again, it wouldn't be worth eating, would it? Cold? I wouldn't want it cold. Haunted truth. I just remembered I got a nip to the shop before they shut. Catch you in a bit. Alright, Mark, no problem. I'll still be here for a little while yet. I started at 20 to 8, or just over. So it's only like an hour, just gone over an hour now. So I'll go till about probably 9 o'clock, another 15 minutes, and then I'll probably end the stream. Oh, Natalie and Trevor, can you tell me, if you've seen any Charlie Veach or Billy Moore videos set around Manchester? And I'm not saying that those content creators are fake or anything like that, because they document like real life in not just Manchester, but they go to London and Bury and, you know, places like that, all over the place filming. But is it really that bad in like Manchester, that where all the drink and drugs and police presence and bollards gone up because people in cars like to mount the pavement and try and mow people down and, you know, things like that? Is it really like that at times, or is it only certain places? Because I always wondered that. I like watching the videos though to see how bad things have got, and they have got bad. Because I've seen some of the places that they've been to, and it's awful. You know, people on the streets, drink, drugs, stabbings, cars driving up the pavement and ramming people over, and just. But is Manchester really that bad? Because the last time I was up there, it didn't feel that bad to me. You know. Where are we? I just got an expired. You think Currys would be cross themselves? What damage does that do to the brand? Exactly. We'll get rid of, as I said, get rid of DPD, Yodel and Hermes and all them. Cut the contract and have your staff in there that can drive, that can do deliveries, and you can do it all from the shop itself. You get a better reputation, and it makes your business better off, gives it a girl boost and everything. I mean, considering that most customers just say, load the TV into the back of the car for me, would you? And you carry it out and put it in the back. They take it home themselves. Have some of your staff who've got a driving licence do some of the deliveries for you. They've got enough staff to keep in the shop, as well as the other ones that can go out driving. You don't need DPD and Hermes and everything to work on a contract with Currys. Haven't seen anyway. Manchester's become a rough place. Moston, Moss Side are the worst areas of Manchester. Yeah, I've heard about Moss Side. Bit of a dangerous place, isn't it? You've got to be able to handle yourself if you go through Moss Side, from what I've heard. Yeah, outsourcing. That's what you want to do. Outsource it from your own business. Use your own staff, not outside businesses. And surely Curry should look at the reviews of some of these delivery people and say, get rid of them, cut the contract, get rid of them, don't want them. I wouldn't use them if I had a business. Hell no. If they approached me, I'd be like, look, there's your contract. Rip, rip, throw it up in the air, let it rain like confetti. I'd be like, there's your answer. Door's there if you want to use it. Bye for now. I've got things to do out the back. Yeah, Liverpool's another one, isn't it? Liverpool can be a bit of a dangerous place as well. I think that's full of gangs now. I don't know if Manchester is. I haven't heard any of that information. But yeah. Last time I was in Manchester, I went up to Old Trafford. I was up there quite a lot. Good few years ago, I used to go to Manchester United games at home, Champions League, all sorts. I had a friend of mine, he got a season ticket, and we used to use those, and I used to give him the money for the ticket afterwards. So yeah, I went up quite a few times, and it was good. I wouldn't go up there now though. Theatre of Dreams has become the Theatre of Bloody Nightmares. Absolute nightmare. Our performance in the last 5 seasons, including this season this year. All right, we got to joint 5th, I think we are now, but it's bad. The performance are bad. I don't know if it's the manager's tactics. I don't know if it's the team not gelling together properly and not playing properly. I really don't know what has gone wrong since Ferguson left. They haven't got that authority figure that they had with Ferguson, where he was like strict to the point of being brutal with them, and saying like, "Get out there, get the win. You got to go out there and make sure we get those 3 points. Don't you dare come back into this locker room at the end of the match if you haven't got anywhere after I've spoken to you now, because the shit's going to hit the fan." And I've seen the inside footage of the locker room when he's talking to the players. And Ferguson went in. He went in on the team. If they were 2-0 down by half time, he went in on them big time. And they came out and won 4-1 by the full-time whistle. We haven't got that in the squad. We haven't got that in the squad now. Nowhere near it. I think it's the first time I've ever used DPD. I certainly wouldn't do it by choice. No, me neither. I experienced it, realised how bad it was, and I said never again. You have some good areas around Manchester, and some of the surrounding areas just outside the city centre are notorious for drugs and stabbings. Yeah, I've seen that. If you want to see how bad it is, well, you obviously, live around that, near that area. But if you want to see, how bad things are when someone else has, witnessed it and they've recorded it on video and everything else for YouTube, have a watch of Charlie Veitch or All or Nothing with Billy Moore. They're the two you want to watch. Charlie Veitch has got his own opinions. He's more like, he'll call a spade and say things for what they are. And if someone doesn't like it, then he'll have a chat with them and he'll ask them why they disagree, and they'll have a little debate. Some people can get silly, some people can be pretty nice about it, but that's just the way those videos are. But if you see Billy Moore, he goes around, he doesn't take the mick out of anybody, he doesn't do anything, he doesn't interact in a negative way with people. He just goes around, films. If anyone comes up and chats, then he'll chat. If anyone walks into the camera and says, "You can't film me without permission," then he just says, well, I'm in a public place, so you got in the way of the camera, so it's not my fault, it's yours. Anyway, have a good day, mate. He says, and off you go, lad. And they're two different people. So by watching the Charlie Veitch videos, you will see a lot of opinions made and a lot of things said, and it's the way that Charlie works. But if you see Billy Moore, it's the opposite side of Charlie Veitch. He's nothing like Charlie Veitch at all. Nowhere near. He doesn't believe in when he does his videos of doing things like Charlie Veitch's style. So he's got his own relaxed, laid back, friendly approach, whereas Charlie's a bit confrontational if the situation should warrant it, you know. A lot of people get him wrong, but you just gotta look at it and make your own opinions on it. Not everybody's the same, and that's a good thing about everybody in the world. Everybody was the same, and we all did the same thing. We all believed the same thing. You know, we all liked the same thing. We all drank the same thing, ate the same thing. It'd be a pretty boring world, wouldn't it? Man U's in the Stretford end, Man City is in Ardwick, just south of the city centre. All right, okay. I don't think I've been to the Etihad. That would be a nice place to go, actually, one day if United played City in a Manchester derby. I wouldn't mind doing that one day. That could be something to put on my bucket list. Man United, Man City at the Etihad. I'll definitely be up for that. I was brought up just 2 miles from where the main road was. It's an old school stadium and generated more atmosphere. The Etihad's an amazing stadium, but it's so big that it lacks atmosphere. Yeah, you've got so many different things now. I mean, Southend at one point were talking about moving, but I don't think that's going to happen now because they've been on a good streak for results lately. They had a bit of a bad start, but we're right down below Division 3 now and a completely different. I think we're non-league. I think it's classed as like non-league. So we're way below. You got the Championship, Division 1, 2 and 3, which you have to work your way up from if you want to get into the Championship. And the Championship, I believe, is one step away from getting into the Prem. I think it is. And then below Division 1, 2 and 3 is the non-league. And that's where Southend are. Unfortunately, they've had a bit of a downturn. But with their current form of results, they can get a good few points in the next few games if they keep playing well. The cat's just come in for something to eat. Oh, talking of cats, check this out. My flatmate gave me this. I'll show you this for a laugh. We got given some things. They were left outside, and we knew that one of our friends had left them. And there was a cuddly toy, like a couple of cats, and there was like a duck and this other thing, and I couldn't quite figure out what it was. And I realised it was a glove puppet. So just hang on a second, I'll show you. You do a little puppet show, look. It's a little bit shy, this one, look. Come on, don't be silly. You're only people, look. Hello. Meow. Yeah, look, it's that. Cool, isn't it? So it opens up just there, look. It's at the back. Little tail, and then there you go. Little glove puppet. Go playing with it.
In crafting award-winning escorted animals, you can enjoy the moment, but become you travel forever. New markets, where food begins.
Just put him up there. There we go. Where am I in my... Yeah, it's 100% now. Yahoo! Now all I've got to do is set up my description, title, tags and everything. And then after the stream, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Intergrade, no commentary, immersive playthrough will be up. Demo. That was a long one, wasn't it? That's what she said. Right, where are we? Oh, I think Southend are 1 league below League 2. Let's find out. Seventh in the National League. So oh, we're the top tier. We're in the top tier of England's non-league football sighting. Sitting just below the Professional English Football League. So we're just below the EFL. It's the gateway for teams to reach League 2. So you're one step away from League 1. And then you go up into the Championship if you make it that far. So, yeah. We are not far away from League 1. 28 years later, Sky Cinema, New Year's Day. Wow. Oh, by the way, did I tell you, and you can put a thumbs up in the chat if I did. Oh, it's 9 o'clock already. Let's go for a little bit longer. I went out the other day and I bought Uncharted on PS4. I got the Nathan Drake trilogy plus Uncharted 4. And then I bought Marvel's Spider-Man. So at some point, it's coming to January now, I'm going to be doing a test stream for some games because I'm planning on this year in January live streaming if it doesn't conflict with anybody else. So I'm going to be continuing and finishing some of the games that I haven't finished yet. I'm going to finish The Last of Us on PS3. Then I might move on to The Last of Us Remastered PS4. Then I've got The Last of Us Part 2. Then I've got Spider-Man and the Uncharted series to do. So I'm thinking of switching it up a bit, doing a bit of live streaming on the Series X on YouTube, and then at some point switching over to the PS4 and the PS3 and doing some streaming on there as well. I might even do Heavy Rain as well. I've got the first part up on the channel, but I'm thinking of maybe leaning more towards streaming now instead of videos, because they go straight up onto YouTube. When you stop the stream, they become a video immediately, so it might be better to do it that way. But does anyone want to see me do the rest of the games that I haven't finished in stream form, if it works, and then Spider-Man, Uncharted, and a few other things on different consoles? Or would it be better to just stick to videos and upload videos when they're done? I might put a poll out on the community page and see what to do. Let me do it on here, see if I get anywhere. Stream on PS4.
People do believe
and
don't get it wrong.
Xbox
Do get it.
in January, or stay with videos and upload when finished recording. There we go. No, I don't want to add an option. I don't need another option. What the fucking hell? Yeah, we can get rid of those. Right, 2 of those now. Let's what's happened here? That's weird. They wouldn't let me put the poll in the chat. January. Or continue with videos. You'll like this, Renee. Hang on a second. There we go. Continue with videos when finished recording. There we go.
It was a joint idea to buy the post office.
Oh, that's why.
I worked a tremendous amount of hours. Diana didn't work 9 to 5 either.
Oh.
We wanted a business where we could be together.
I should do it the other way then. Do it that way. There we go. Right, polls up. Finally, it worked. There we go. Right, the polls up. Start streaming PS4 and Xbox in January, or continue with videos when finished. Leave it like that. Okay, it's 9:05. I don't know where. I've got 3 people left. Who's still in the chat, by the way? Because it says I've only got 3 left. I don't know if Jason's had to go or something happened. David's still here. Jay's disappeared. Don't know what's going on. I've done an hour and 20 minutes. Let's make it. What time did I start? 20 to 8, 20 to 9. 9 o'clock. Let's make it to rage on the streams. Oh, we've got 100% on start streaming PS4 and Xbox in January. All right. Everybody wants to see a stream. Okay. Natalie's still here. Yeah, if you want to see me rage, you want to see me play FC 24 or FIFA or something, that is a rage game just waiting to happen. My other one at the moment is Trials. I've been playing Trials HD, and those games are funny. I voted for streams. Nice. Thanks, Trevor. You know, I've been asking for this for a while now. My game to rage on, yeah, is FC or FIFA. It just makes me rage to the max. But also Trials HD. I've done most of it, but it's the physics part of it. It's like you get the bike to go like level, and then you get to one point, and it's like, how the fuck did you manage to tip the bike over? All you got to do is go up a little ramp and then go over the finish line. And then some of the easy parts that are supposed to be like really like easy to do end up being the hardest part of it. And you get so many fouls. And because you have to do it like under 10 minutes with less than 10 fouls, when you get right to the very end and you're doing really well, something automatically has to go wrong. And you either get the under 10 minutes, but you don't get the under 10 fouls. You do the under 10 fouls, or you get the time wrong. It's rage inducing. But the trials games are really cool though. Some of the tracks that they've got in the game and some of the tracks that people have created as well. It's just so much fun to play. But when you want to get a certain thing done and you've done the ones before it and you've got a gold when you thought it was impossible, it really aggravates you trying to get the gold on the next one because you know you can do it, and yet the bloke on the bike acts like he's the most stupidest person who can't do the simplest thing when you're trying to get, the gold medal. It's just aggravating. I've mentioned you to Lord and Shadow so we can make you part of our team. We have fun and laugh, a good talk. They're there for each other and help each other level up and also hunt. Okay, cool. Thanks, Natalie. I know Shadow but wasn't Lord as well? Someone that used to play on stream with Scott, Anubis 1976, YT. They've gone and done their own thing now, don't they? I haven't seen Shadow or Lord on Scott's stream for a while now, and I've been on every one he's done in the morning so far. Well, the morning here, because it's night time where he is when he plays, isn't it? In Australia. Mercenaries on Resident Evil 8 makes me rage because it's so easy to break your chain combo and you have to get near perfect run without any mistakes. Yeah, trying to get the S rank. Do you remember, I don't know if you ever tried it, but do you ever remember trying to get the S rank on the shooting ranges in Resident Evil 4 Remake? That was a shit. I'm stuck on a bit of that at the moment, Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm running out of ammo. And I'm trying to get Ashley to raise the platforms by turning the wheels in the water hall. And it's really annoying me because I took out everybody that's coming on the right-hand side, but then I don't have enough ammo to stop her getting captured when she goes over to try and do the left wheel. I had a little strategy I found out that if you do the first wave, and you go back and save. That was a little rhyme. That wasn't meant to rhyme. But you go back to the other room and you save the game. Then you go back. You don't have to do that particular part again. Then when you go forward, you do the next set and take out the next set of enemies and go back and save again. You only have to do the final part where you run to the hall, bring up the block at the back, and then get Ashley up onto the top to go round and turn the wheel to get the middle block up. Then protect her as she's going back across to get the wheel on the other side to get the front block up so you can run across. And every time I get to the point where she's just about to go to the second wheel on the left, I can't stop her getting captured and carried away. And I'm doing it on professional as well. And I haven't got the money to go back and get a TMP from the merchant either. So I've got to work with what I've got. It's bloody awkward. I'll get through it at some point, but at the moment I'm completely and utterly stuck. Yes, Lord did used to be on Scott's streams. Now we just do shenanigans. I still mod for Scott though. I haven't seen you a few times. You have dropped in once or twice, but most of the time I don't see you there, Natalie, at the moment. I'd like to join Sniper Elite crew, but I still need my own PSN account to play online Sniper Elite. Have you got separate PlayStations, or are you just using Natalie's one? I bought the RE4 remake. I'm going to platinum it. Was it cheaper? Was that cheaper for you to get on PlayStation? Mind you, it's cheaper now anyway. It's been out a while, hasn't it, the game? So it's not going to be as expensive now. Still having the lack of platinum options. You have to start putting a poll out, Renee. Think of some games and put a poll out of what you think might be best for a platinum, what you want to play. I've had the stream on. I've just been unable to talk. Oh, okay. Just using Natalie's one. Yeah, it only cost me £13 on PS Plus. Cool. Does PlayStation still do their star thing? Or has that been scrapped now? As I remember a thing a while back called what, PlayStation Stars, was it? Platinum Stray? Oh, the cat one. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, yeah. Tired. I'm gonna go and get some water. I've had a couple of beers and I'm getting tired now. PlayStation Stars has been scrapped. Oh, okay. However, they're doing a point system for videos. Alright, so PlayStation points. Nobody commented on my post for games options yet, so it looks like I'll have to figure out a few games myself. Have you got do have it in my library. Let me go to. I've been busy with a few things on Christmas at the moment, so I haven't really looked at much stuff. My post for games options yet. That's your channel updates. Oh, that reminds me, I've still got to upload my my look back at 2025. I found a look back at 2025 on my channel the other day about all the channels I've watched, how many videos I've watched, and who I've followed, and all that stuff. I'm gonna put that up again later on. I can't see it, Renee. The last one you did, you got a vote for 100% on Last of Us Part 2. I can't see on your posts where you've got a Oh, hang on. Oh shit. Hang on. What the hell's happened here? Why have I gone? Oh no. What the? I've done something here. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. How do I get back to my live? Hold 1 sec. Okay, there we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally clicked the back arrow while I was still on the live stream tab. Then when I went back, it took me into like analytics and I had a tiny little screen. So I had to do a refresh and then reconnect. So I'm back now. Right, let me go. I was looking at your posts and I went to click back on the post. to find your thing, and yeah, it all went wrong. Yeah, I couldn't see your your thing you were talking about, Renee, when you said about no one commented on the post for game options yet. I can't see it. I saw that 100% was for The Last of Us Part 2, but you've done that. I can't see one that's one you just recently did. My phone is crap recently. I got a new phone. I'm just setting everything up. That's the fun part, setting everything up. I took the sounds for the keypad off when I got mine. I can't stand keypad tones. You know when you're trying to phone somebody and you're gonna dial a number and you sit there and it goes do 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 do. No, don't want that. Thank you very much. Can't stand it. Awful. So all my things have gone silent now. Can't be doing with that. I don't like all that. Trevor, be careful not to ruin it again. A few moments later. Yeah. My last community tab post from 2 weeks ago. Oh, okay, I'll have a look after the stream then. I got you now. I got you. I know, motherfucker. Right, what we're going to do. It's just over an hour and a half, so I think right now is a good time to end the stream. So thanks everyone for tonight, episode 103. You can all laugh at me being an idiot and clicking the back arrow and nearly messing the stream up. So that'll be something. That'll be a highlight for later on. So yeah, I bet someone's going to clip that later and go, yeah, Angry Anubis nearly mucked up his stream Monday night. He clicked the back button while he was still on the stream tab, messed it up, couldn't figure out how to get back on, and then came back with a refresh. So that's the ending highlight for a stream of 2025. I nearly completely messed it up. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks to Natalie, David, Renee, I was going to say Haunted Sessions then, but he isn't Haunted Sessions anymore. It's Jason Butler Vlogs. Haunted the Truth. Thanks very much. Thanks everyone for all your support over every episode. I want to give a little shout out to Daniel Brockett before we leave. In case anybody didn't know, some of you might, some of you don't. I have it on my Discord. Just a second. That's the wrong app. Where is it?
They probably optimistic thing is saying you don't always die when you get shot.
I won't read it all out. My phone's on 1%. It'll probably die in a minute. Yeah, he messaged me earlier and said he's off mod duty for 2 months. So this is why I'm giving this shout out now, because he's not on the stream or not modding for a little while. I'm hoping, he's better soon and he's over it. But he's had to have his, as far as I know, his gallbladder removed. So at the moment, that happened over Christmas. So I'm hoping, as I said in the message I sent back, that he gets better soon. He rests up, stays hydrated and does everything he needs to do until we see him back again. So Daniel, hope you're doing well now, and hopefully we'll see you in a few months back modding again. So that's what's happened with Daniel at the moment. I got that message, but I unfortunately got it late, so that message came through a little while ago, and I've only just seen it, so I did apologise for it being a late reply. But yeah, I hope he does get better soon after the surgery and everything else. As I said, rest up and heal up, stay hydrated, and do everything you need to do to get back on your feet again. And we'll see you in a few months back on mod duty again. So yeah, thanks to everybody who's been here tonight. And next Monday, I think we're okay, aren't we? What's next Monday? The 5th of December. No, it's 5th of December. 5th of January, isn't it? I'm lost. 29th. Yeah. What's that? 5th of January. Yeah. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay for another stream next Monday. So we'll be back. Same time, same place. And yeah, we'll do it all over again. Yeah, thanks, Renee. I had a brain fog. Had a bit of confusion again, for what date it was going to be. Oh, thanks everyone for all your words for Daniel. That's nice. Yeah, so again, thanks for everybody for being here. I'll see you next Monday, same time, same place, and we'll come back and we'll do it all again. Yeah, hashtag confused Neil 2025. What's 2026 going to do for me if I'm like this now, eh? I'm getting worried for the future of myself, Angry Anubis, and everything else. If I'm this bad now, things can only get worse next year, can't they? Anyway, take care of yourself out there in the world, and I'll see you. Hey, Romek. Just coming in to say hi. What good, bro? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm just about to finish, but Romek, I'll tell you now, I've got a Dirt 4 video recorded to go up with the others I've done. I'm on the winter stages now. I've done the first 4 stages in Sweden. I've got the second set of 4 to record later. And then I'm edging my way towards the end of the rally career with just a few more stages to do. And then that's it done. So keep your eye out for that if you're enjoying what's on there. I've got a few more things coming as well. And a few more things I'm going to be doing next year. So yeah, should be good. So anyway, thanks everyone again for being here. I'll just go through the whole rigmarole again. We'll be back next Monday, same time, same place, and we'll do it all over again. Take care of yourself out there in the world at this time. If Strange streaming at any point, then I will see Renee, Natalie, Trevor, maybe a few more of you, Romek, over on that one. If not, at some point I will see and speak to you all some other way. Natalie, I'll probably see you on Scott's stream if he goes live again at the moment, if he hasn't got the issues that he had today. And providing my internet stays up and doesn't keep going down twice like it did today, then yeah, I should be all right as well. So take care of yourself out there in the world, and bye for now. Keep safe out there. Have a great evening.